Hello, May. I'm
Hi.
visiting your fashion center.
Welcome. Come on in.
Thank you.
You are welcome. This is my place. Would you like to look around? This is the fashion center. This is the clothes, the gown. This is been I have been altered, and this is the little space. And I have display of T-shirts of the Philippines, which we are printing. We have our own printing, and this is all the gown that I some designer, but I repaired everything of this. And that's my import business, which I deliver. I was bringing container of goods from the Philippines to the US, distributed it into mom and pop grocery like a wholesaler. I started that 2007 up to 2010. I decided that the economy was not very good for the grocery business, so I decided that I will do something else. So this is my new one. My new project is Fashion Center. I like to help ladies how to dress well, how to design their clothes that they can wear more just one time. They can wear 5 to 10 times. Just accessorize it with ribbons and the scarf and on everything in one dress, 5 or 6 occasion. So this is the gown that I repaired, that I'm now renting it. And World Lion Charity receive a lot of gowns from customers or anybody that they can donate their clothes, their gowns, and the money proceeds goes to the charity, and we help more children in the Philippines. So we're renting it or we're selling it consignment, either way. But my main reasons of this business is really fashion center alterations. And this is the clothes that we're renting and selling. And this is my work project here, which is my alteration, my sewing machine that I repaired. I use this sewing machine every day. This is the gown, and that's my fitting room. Small fitting room, but it's okay. That's for the shoes that I own, that I have it offered to customers. If ladies didn't have the shoes and they are have their dress altered, they have to use my shoes if they don't have one. This is a designer clothes, which is a beautiful.
I see you're fashionable yourself, May. Look what you're wearing, and the necklace, and the leggings, and the shoes.
Oh,
your
thank you.
boots. Beautiful.
Thank
So
you.
what's the fashion advice?
Well, you don't have to spend a lot of money for clothes. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on clothes. Even though just for me, even just like less than 100, I could make that as beautiful as like $1 million. So a lot of my customers, even guys, especially guys, they come in here with suit that I altered, fitted it to their body, looks like a custom made, and it looked like $1 million.
Show us some of the gowns here. These are gowns for brides.
This is a gown for brides. As you can see, how beautiful is that? It's all beaded. I could alter it even though it's beaded dresses.
So usually, May, what is the present trend for gowns? Is it simpler? Is it more embroidery? How does the trend?
It depends. They have some strapless. They got some beaded like this, which is beaded all over, all the way to the back, and simple in the bottom. And this is need to be hemmed, and it's done already. And then the beaded is in front. Simple, sometimes it's beautiful. With laces, it depends upon what we really the clients want.
And may I ask about the customers? Do most people rent gowns now, or do they prefer to buy a gown?
Well, that's a good question. A lot of ladies, a lot of brides, especially bridesmaids, they hate to buy a gown that just only one used. So they prepare sometimes, if they had one, to rent it cheaper, so they don't have to worry about what they're gonna do next. But it might be the best is renting, which is that's the target. I am doing it by next year. I will have inventory. I have to reorganize my place so that I have a lot of clothes to put it in it. And the guys, the suit also, I might have some rental tuxedo, but it's just a limited sizes I could carry.
Speaking about men's fashions, so now that you have men and women, how would you compare both in terms of their type of taste, in terms of the way they look at fashion? Are men also very fashionable now?
Yes, indeed. Men are really the number one fashionable. They like European. They like to be fitted, not flare. So I have a lot of guys that coming in with flare, and I fitted them straight legs and show their socks a little bit. European style, that's what a lot of men now. And then their jacket, they like to be fitted because most of it is just so big, boxy. So when they get out my store, they're so happy because it's like a custom made, which is it's $1,000,000.
Yeah. But do you do just formal wear or any type of outfit you can alter?
Anything, everything I could alter. I do not turn down anything that comes in. I will help them, even though it's a beddings or pillowcase. They need to be so. I do that, and I don't charge them.
How complicated is the situation of renting a gown? Because people would rent gowns, return to you a little bit soiled or stained. What happens?
No, not really happen like that because they come in and clean clothes, and then they bring it back within 24 to 48 hours, and it's not soil, and I charge that included for the rent to make sure that I will have it dry clean right after.
I guess it's really more practical now to rent gowns, correct?
Yes, because you're only wearing once, and renting it from $25 to $100. It depends upon how expensive is the gown. That will based also. If you're renting it for $50, it's cheaper than to buy 250 nice gown.
What is the most complicated gown or outfit that you have altered, and what was the difficulty?
The difficulty, if it's beaded all the way down on the hem, and it need to be hemmed because a person is shorter, so the bead is so hard to cut without rowing the bead continues because the stitching are all the way up. So that's the difficult one. I have a technique how to do that. I can do it even though is beaded on the hem.
Tell us, so which one is more difficult for someone who has grown in weight and does not fit in their old clothes, or for someone who actually has lost weight and would have to expand the outfit that they have?
Well, as a dressmaker and an expert on doing this, as my experience for 30 plus years, I've seen so many of those, as you mentioned, losing weight or gaining weight, or they had a good clothes but it's too small and they like it. I could add that in the side. So I could add it to make it fit perfect to them, and that's not a problem. For the big clothes size and they are small, that's an easy way because you are just adjusting it. Every seam that you see from the shoulder all the way to the waist, we open it up and then adjusted it, and that's a simple one. The hard part is you have to add material. That's not impossible. It can be done as well. I've done a lot of those, even formal wear.
I guess you always remember your mother because she was actually the person so close to you that taught you how to do all this.
Yes, indeed. She is the one, even though when I remember I was only probably 7 below 10. I cannot go play around without helping her, taking all the stitching to the clothes so she can repair it. She can cut and repair it. So I used to taking all the thread in every material. So it started from there, and then watching her how to cut the shoulder, how to cut the underarm, how to cut the blue jeans in the back, the seat where the zipper, and that's where I learned a lot. She's a good teacher.
And this probably is a machine that's very memorable to you. Does it have any special meaning?
Yes, that's the heavy duty machine, the sewing machine that can do it all. From a very simple material to heavy duty blue jeans.
What happened to the machine of your mother? Did you ever keep it?
No, Singer is an old style. Back home, yes, it's still there. And it's not doing as much as it used to because it's all paddle. It's not simple.
And of course, we will be remiss if we don't mention your father. Because of his business acumen, you are here.
Correct.
What exactly did you learn from your father in business?
Well, he teach me everything about how to run the business and how to deal with people, how to face the obstacles when it comes to our lives. And that's the strongest person that I learned from him, is to deal with the problems. And being a politician, he's a leader in our hometown to solve people's problem. That's what I learned from him. He has a big heart, and the business is for both of them. I'm proud of my parents. Without them, I won't be here.
Congratulations once again, May Bienes Wendorf, a very successful businesswoman who is making a difference around the world. Congratulations, and may you continue to inspire people. Thank you, May.
Thank you very much.
Thank you once again. This is Awee Abayari reporting live, direct from Virginia.